Happy Halloween! You guys know that Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Every year I dress up. Last year I was Goddess Offset. This year I am Wilma Flintstone. Some of you probably have never even seen the Flintstones. It's an old cartoon based off of an old show called The Honeymooners. So if you have never seen it before, it's worth checking out. It was cute, it was funny, it was wholesome. It's probably pretty dated by now because this was out when my mother was a girl. But when I was growing up, I used to always watch it. So when I saw this costume at Fashion Nova, not sponsored yet, I had to get it. I was like, oh, that is so cute. It had her little pearls. And I added this. I found this somewhere and just thought it was cute since I couldn't wear my crown. So, yeah. Happy Halloween 2023. So my name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining us for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button and smack the bell directly next to it. Let's see. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. We gotta hear them. We need them. Also, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to get a reading done, or if you want to ask me a question or something along those lines, all my information will be underneath this video. Please join us on Patreon. That link is underneath this video. And check out some of my other videos. I have so many videos. Look at me shining, y'all. It is 81 degrees here today in Costa Rica on Halloween. Okay, Costa Rica is always warm, but it trips me out when it's warm on a day. I'm used to it being not warm, so yeah. But anyway, today we have a very interesting question. A woman asked me, she's an Aquarius, right? Let me tell you what she said. She sent me an email and she said that she's an Aquarius and she is talking to an Aquarius. What we would call talking to is dating, I guess you want to say. And she was telling her friends that she was seeing an Aquarius guy, and her friends was like, yeah, so don't do that. So she told me her friends told her, and the friend is a Virgo, and I'm like, very interesting. But anyway, she told me her friend told her, and a couple other ones too, that Aquarius are soul snatchers. And the friend really didn't elaborate on that. So she said, what is this? What does that mean that Aquarius are soul snatchers? And I'm like, okay. So I promised her I would consider it and drop a video. Well, this is how it goes, right? The term soul snatcher as pertains to Aquarius, and of course, let me give my disclaimer that I have to give every time because some simple some simple person is going to say this to me in the comment section. Not all Aquarius. I always have to give that disclaimer. Not all Cancers, not all Libras, because somebody is going to get it twisted in the comment section. But not all Aquarius, okay? But many of us have been accused of soul snatching, and these are the two ways that I have heard it used. The first way is pretty obvious. Sex. Yeah, sex. A lot of Aquarius, not all, but a lot of us are known for being sexually, what's the word for it? Aggressive. Okay. We're known for it. We're known for being what I would call a bedroom bully. Okay. So when they say an Aquarius is a soul snatcher, it means they will take you in their room and do things to you that you probably haven't had done before, okay? Aquarius is really, it's not just Mickey Mouse sex with Aquarius. You're not just going to go in and, just have a little something, If an Aquarius likes you and they're sexually attracted to you and they're into you, we might pull out whips, we might pull out chains, we might pull out creams, toys, we might swing from the chandelier, we might just be very sensual with our body. You never know. Okay, so the soul snatching has to do with sex. A soul snatching motherfucker. Now, mind you, any sign can be a soul snatcher. Anybody who, has this energy, especially Taurus. Who them Taurus? But any sign, really. Any sign could be a soul snatcher. but this is just one of the things that's said very commonly about Aquarius, that we are like that. And I have to agree with that, because most Aquarius I know are like that. We like to wear little kinky costumes, you know, we want to get spankings, you know, we're going to call you little pet names, you know, we got some shit with us. And a lot of people, that does snatch their soul, because it's like they become hooked. I think they become addicted, quite frankly, because I've been reading a lot lately about the brain, and I've come to find that when a person gives you an orgasm, certain chemicals and endorphins are released from your body. So I think some people, the soul snatching is they have become addicted to the Aquarius, because the Aquarius makes them feel a certain kind of way. Aquarius might not even be a decent person, but they make them feel something. And that is where the addiction, in my opinion, comes in. And I think this happens with all people. I think that if somebody makes you feel a certain kind of way, it is very possible that, especially if you like it, that you may get addicted to it. So that's the first way that Aquarius can be some soul snatching motherfuckers. Now, I had to leave a disclaimer, because not only about the people in the comment section, but also because certain Aquarius, you know, there could be an Aquarius who's asexual, for example, or there could be an Aquarius who hasn't explored that part of themselves yet. So I can't say all Aquarius, and then you go into bed hyped, like, yes, I got me an Aquarius, and then you get disappointed. Okay? But it is very commonly said about us. And I'll be honest with you, I am a soul snatcher in bed. I'm not playing with you. If you came over here, you better know what you're doing, and you better be ready, okay? Because I'm not playing with you. We're going to go in, okay? So I think that that's one of the reasons why. The second reason that I've heard from people is that Aquarius had a tendency to be very intense and very deep. Now, a lot of people that don't know Aquarius think that we're shallow, think that we're unemotional, we're detached all the time. That's because that Aquarius don't know you, or they don't like you. If you know an Aquarius who's detached and unemotional, they either don't know you or they don't like you. Period, point blank. Because an Aquarius who's really attached to somebody is not like that. And we do feel things. We feel things very deeply. As a matter of fact, I would say probably as deeply as a water sign. But we're just really good at not showing it, okay? So when an Aquarius is showing it and they are into you, that soul snatching can be because we go deeply into you. We don't just want to hang out with you. We don't want to just text you what you're doing all the time. We want to know your thoughts. We want to know your feelings. That's the biggest thing, especially your thoughts. And we go deep. We're not surface people when we're really into you. So that could be soul snatching, especially if you're not used to it. And a lot of people are not. A lot of people, I see it every day. People email me and hit me up every day. A lot of people are in these very surface level relationships, mostly because everybody's trying to keep their options open nowadays. Men are, women are. Everybody's trying to keep their options open for the next best thing. The most beautiful girl that's going to come walking down the street, or the finest dude that's going to come, you know, bebopping by. And because everybody's trying to keep their options open, nobody wants to go deep. But Aquarius do go deep. We go deep into your psyche. We want to understand you. We want to really get in there. One of my favorite things to do with a suitor is to play getting to know you games. And some of these games are just questions like, what was your first job? What's something that you accomplished that made you feel really proud of yourself? I recently asked a suitor these questions, you know? So we go deep. We don't just do surface. We don't just want to hear about your day or celebrity gossip. If you're really going to attract an Aquarius and really keep an Aquarius, you're going to have to be able to have intense conversations. You're going to have to be able to go deep. You're going to have to be able to connect. You have to be comfortable with intimacy. And I mean getting naked, and not just physically naked, emotionally, spiritually, mentally naked, raw, opening up, vulnerable. That's what the Aquarius expects if you intend to have a real relationship with them. And so some people will be like, yeah, the Aquarius snatched my soul, because that connection is a connection I've never had, never experienced, never even considered with another person. So those are the two ways that I know. If you guys know any other ways that an Aquarius is a soul snatcher, please tell us in the comment section. Now, the thing about both of these things is if you have an Aquarius who's a decent person, a loving person, this could be fine. This could be great, as a matter of fact. I love intimacy. But if you have an Aquarius that's an asshole, or an Aquarius who's a narcissist, or an Aquarius who is selfish or mentally ill, or something like that going on, this could be really bad, because they now are deeply in you. They're like in you, you know, and you sitting there like, oh snap, I'm connected to this person, and now I see this person isn't too cool to be connected to. So before you allow an Aquarius to connect with you and snatch your soul, please make sure they're a decent person, because it's really painful. It's really painful. It's painful to go through this with any sign, but it's really painful to get to know someone, connect with them on these levels, and then it fall apart. I see it in the comment section every day. Read the comment section. I see some of the most fire comments in the comment section, and some of them have to do with an Aquarius who done something that they ain't handle business. So please be really careful with that. If you do have an Aquarius, take your time. And Aquarius are known for taking their time. We're not known for jumping into things, especially relationships or commitments. So it's good to take your time and really pay attention, and don't ignore the red flags, because many of us, myself included, will push past red flags if we like that person, their personality, how their body looks, you know. So be really careful like that, because once your soul is snatched, it's hard to get it back. Okay? All right, guys. We're going to go into our positive comments. The first positive comment came from Ash T 7365. Hey, Sweet Pea. If you're not subscribed, guys, remember, hit that red subscribe button. Ash T said, I cry at the movies or when I'm alone. I get so embarrassed if anyone sees me cry. I left a post the other day about Aquarius not liking people to see us cry. Aquarian misery does not like company. Okay, so if your Aquarius is upset and they are pulling away or withdrawing or trying to be, you know, hidden for a couple days or a couple weeks, it's normal for us. We don't like to share our misery. We want to deal with it and move on. Your Aquarius will be back. Just let them feel better and they'll be back. Okay. So Ash T says she definitely does not like that. I do cry at movies. The Notebook makes me cry like a baby. Bridgerton makes me cry. So I do cry at shows too. Series. I cry over songs. I cry if I see something sad on television. I mean, I personally am the kind of Aquarius who I don't care if you see me cry. But when I was younger, I would not allow that. I've changed a lot as I've gotten older. A lot of things about Aquarius that I didn't like about myself, I've worked through. And that's one of those things is, you know, hiding my emotions. I show them now. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care, you know, at this point. But a lot of us are funny about that. And the last one is from 818 Dimples. 818 Dimples leaves a lot of comments in the comment section. Thank you so much. And a lot of them have to do with her family. She has a lot of Aquarius in her family, and I think that is so awesome. So 818 said, Aquarius Chiron here. I am all about the peace. Yes. Many Aquarius, it depends on their age, okay? Because young Aquarius can be kind of chaotic. I know I was. I was the kind of young Aquarius that will set it off. But as I've gotten older, I set it off less and less, you know? And especially since I moved here to Costa Rica, I've become infatuated with having peace, with having quiet. You see how quiet it is in here? I just closed the door and this is how quiet it is. When I do videos, you guys don't even hear noise that often. Sometimes you might hear birds or rain, but for the most part, it's not that much noise. I've grown in love with peace. So I totally get you, 818. And I also think that more people should look for peace. I really do. I think that's one of the problems with our society. People are so stressed out and, you know, constant noises and information coming at you. And I think we just need to woosah sometimes, and not just for a moment, but maybe a 30-minute meditation, you know, anything you can get going. So I really do recommend more peace if you don't have any in your life, or if you do have some, and maybe you can have room for some more. Okay. All right, guys, you come back soon because I'm getting ready to record 5 more videos right now, and on Friday I have some books to review. Somebody sent me, Rockpool Publishing sent me 2 books to review. And I also have 2 decks to review. I got a reading to do. I'm going to do the Aquarius love reading for November. And I'm going to do the reading on the Hope Diamond. Some of you guys told me you wanted to hear about it. Somebody else asked me to do a reading on Will and Jada. That's coming out on next week. I'm going to record it on Friday. So, you know, come back. I got a lot of stuff for you guys. Happy Halloween. Have fun. See you later.